welcome to Andre's Kitchen. I've been experimenting with box cake mixes and I have come up with a really good recipe that's nice and moist and tasty. I'll show you how I do it. I actually made a cake a couple of weeks ago and I dropped half of it off to my neighbors. I wanted to see what they thought of it and I got 2 thumbs up from them. So I'm going to share the recipe with you. So what I do is I mix all the dry ingredients together first and then the wet ingredients. So dry ingredients, the cake mix, and what I used a couple weeks ago was 5.1 ounce box of Jello pudding. That's the vanilla flavored one. I don't have those. I happen to have 2 small ones, and I'm going to try this out, but it should be fine. Let's see. So I'll put the 2 boxes of pudding in. And they are 3.4 ounces instead of the 5.1 that I used. It was really good. So I'll just put both of them in. So far in this bowl, the cake mix and 2 Jello puddings, the vanilla flavor. And I'll just mix the dry ingredients. And then I have 4 eggs in this bowl. And I will add to it a half a stick of softened butter. A half a cup of vegetable oil. Half a cup of sour cream. And with the frosting that I'm going to use for, well, I didn't even tell you, I'm making cupcakes instead of a cake this time. And I have a really, really good buttercream frosting. It's not too sweet. I got the recipe from Renee Romeo, who has an awesome DIY channel, YouTube channel. And I had fooled around with different buttercream recipes and I just couldn't get it right. It was either too sweet or it just didn't have good flavor, but I ended up just messaging her and she gave me her recipe. She doesn't have a YouTube video for it, but I'll leave a link in my description to one of her videos. She does everything from refinishing furniture, let's see, she does baking, like everything, anything you could think of. Just look up her name, Renee Romeo. She's very good. Has a lot of subscribers. Okay, let's see, I did the oil, I did the sour cream, 4 eggs are in here, 1 cup of milk. I put a half a teaspoon of lemon zest, but I just have the zest from a whole lemon, a teaspoon of vanilla extract. You can also use lemon if you want. And that's it. So I have 2 hand mixers. I have a really old one and then I have another one that's a backup. They both don't work today, so Just follow the instructions on your box as to like how long to mix your batter. Let's see, it says, hold on, I gotta use my glasses. I gotta whip out the glasses, I guess. I have Betty Crocker yellow cake mix. It says medium speed on your hand mixer, or beat vigorously by hand for 2 minutes. So I guess I'm beating vigorously for 2 minutes. So that's all mixed up. I'm just gonna beat this for a little bit and then incorporate it with the dry ingredients. So I remember years ago for like my kids' parties and just making a dessert for the family, just using the cake mixes like right from the box, and you know, it's so-so. It, you know, it's okay. But then I thought I want to try out different you know, versions of it and see what tastes the best and what'll make it really moist. And this definitely does. So I hope you try it out. All right, so now the butter was pretty melted, so it's not going to be hard to do it by hand. It's a warm day, so it melted, softened pretty quickly. I do have my KitchenAid mixer, and I could also use that. Oh, gotta get on the video more. This is the part that's I don't really care for. I wish I had the hand mixers working. Okay, here it is after beating for 2 minutes. I ended up using a wooden spoon. That made it easier. You can use any spoon. Okay, so that's mixed pretty well. Now I'm going to put them in this pan, and some people use scales. I don't have one yet, but you try to make them all equal if possible. I have this, I don't know, see, I'm experimenting with this stage of it to make it equal. Let's see if one of these scoops will do it. Okay, I got them all filled now. These are the larger sized cupcakes. I only have, let's see, 12 instead of 24. And you'll notice it's a thicker batter now. And it's not going to be, when they're done, they're not going to be crumbly at all. It's going to be nice and dense and moist and really tasty. So on the box it says 14 to 19 minutes. So I'm going to take them out after maybe like 15 minutes and use a toothpick and see if they need to be put back in or if they're done. I just pulled them out and I ended up baking them for a total of 20 minutes in my oven. Your time may vary depending on your oven that you have. I used a toothpick and they're done all the way through. So I'm going to wait for them to cool off and make my frosting. Okay, I'm ready to do the frosting. And like I said earlier in the video, this recipe comes from Renee Romeo. I'll leave a link to her channel down in the description. Start out with a half a cup of shortening. Half a cup, which is 1 stick of butter. and I left it out for a while until it's soft. It's really soft now. So I have my butter and my shortening. And you beat butter and shortening until light and fluffy. Make sure you scrape the sides from time to time. So it all gets mixed in. It's getting light and fluffy. Add the vanilla in. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And beat some more. Next you will need 4 cups of sifted confectioner sugar. And you put it in 1 cup at a time. You just sift it so it doesn't have any lumps in the frosting. Okay, this is after 4 cups of the powdered sugar. It's gonna look really dry until you start adding the tablespoons of milk. You need 2 tablespoons of milk and you'll see a difference when those are added. So I'm gonna start adding 1 tablespoon. I'm going to add the 2nd tablespoon of milk. Scrape the sides a little bit. See how it's a little creamier now, a little softer. Okay, and it's done. I'm gonna taste it. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so here's the fun part. I'm going to use 3 different colors. I want purple, pink, and teal. And I'm going to be doing the top row teal, then pink, and then purple at the bottom. It'll be cool on this little display thing for cupcakes. Okay, so the most amount, let's see, I have in this one, so I'm going to do this, the purple one. So I'll put gel food color in here. So you'll have to bear with me with the decorating part of this. I have not done very much decorating as far as like cupcakes and cakes. So that's a pretty purple. But I just think it's fun. It will not be elaborate, that's for sure. But I'm sure you're gonna like the cupcake though. I've been working with the cake mix, and I have a really good, I came up with a really good recipe. So there's the purple, love it. Now I need to do, the top one is gonna be teal. I'm just judging, I have a little bit of white frosting left in case I run out, but I think this might be enough. That's a very pretty color too. Okay, there's the teal. And then my middle one is going to be pink. Let's see how 2 drops does. Enough. I thought it'd be lighter than that, but it's still, I like it. That's pretty. Okay, so to make it easier, I put my bag in a glass so I can just scoop it right in there. I'll try with the pink first. Push it down to the bottom. Okay. Like I said, I'm not used to do the decorating part. But it still looks pretty, I think. There's the pink. And if you do ones that you're not really happy with that came out, you can also like take the frosting off and redo it. But I'm gonna get the next one ready for the next color. Okay, I'm on my last color now. I'm doing the purple and My frosting gets better as I go along. Pretty, huh? Be nice for birthday party, any kind of get together. Very pretty. I hope you try them out because they do not look professional, that's for sure. But you might be good at decorating. Oh, I just put my finger in that one. Let's move that around. But the cake itself, the cupcake, is amazing. So I hope you try it out. Thanks for watching.